Hey everyone, Hazz here. Today I'll be showing you the second episode of Kitty Can. Today we'll be looking at Thorns and direct damage, and today I've got a path in 6.3.2, the Thorns path. So first up, we're just going to be ramping up Apocalypse, just making Kitty a horseman. You absolutely do not need to do this, but it's kind of fun having the extra prowess and the extra damage. I just like having it. Going into this first fight with Luke Cage, we have the Thorns node. Also, I believe it's 45% armor. And we're going to be going in with just less than 30% of our health, which is not a lot at all. I kind of stuffed up on Bishop. She is a really good Bishop counter, but I think I just messed up. And also, it kind of creates a bit more of a challenge for Kitty. But here you can see she takes Thorns damage while not phasing, but when she's phasing, absolutely none. She's also healing from that willpower, which is really nice. So you'll see this fight will come out with, I believe, above 30% health, which is really nice. So she's as long as she can phase, she can just ignore Thorns completely. She just deletes Thorns. So it's pretty incredible the fact that she can just forget about the node. In fact, I forget about the node myself a couple of times. After I throw a special, I'll go in for a couple of hits and take a bit of damage, or even just when I'm not phasing. So you can see she's just, the ability to just bypass so many nodes via her phasing is just incredible. See here, this is going to close up the fight. Some really big damage there. This is only 6.3, so it's not the largest health pool, but it's still decent, especially for a 565. Now this fight we got Void. This fight is an incredible fight. I do make a lot of mistakes, but it does kind of encompass a lot of stuff that I like to do with Kitty. It's partially about damage over time mitigation, and it's partially about missing special attacks, and like I said, about Thorns as well. So you can see he deals a lot of damage with the debuffs. It looks like about 700 plus damage per tick, which is a lot. That's not even including his other debuffs. You can see it's 700. Looks like about 1,000 per tick now. It's ridiculous damage. But again, Kitty, when she's phasing, takes no damage at all. So she just completely ignores the Void's damage while phasing, and also ignores the Thorns as well. So this fight can be really challenging if you don't have either a Void counter or a Thorns counter, and Kitty has both. So that's fantastic. And see here, I kind of forget about the Thorns, so get hit a bit, lose about 15% of my health. And then here, he third special 3. I was just phased, so I'm able to just completely ignore the damage of this as well. So the fact that she can ignore special 3 damage is insane while phasing as well. So you can see we're pretty much dead here on the ropes a bit, but we managed to survive it with the phasing. That's just due to her taking no damage while phasing, healing a bit from willpower. We get enough power from our Sig ability for our own special 3. It's going to deal some nice damage. Void's also Incinerate immune, so it means that we're not going to get much prowess potency at all, but doesn't really matter because we're phasing, so we're not taking much damage. Here gets a bit down to the wire, 2%. Heal a little bit, just getting really close. He's still got about 15% of his health remaining, but keep going. Throws another special 1. We get really close to death, but just phasing in, facing that special to miss it, taking no damage from Void's debuffs again, which is really nice. Go in here, finishing off with a special 1 here, and he's dead. So that was a really close fight. I think that's a pretty hard fight in 6.3. I'm surprised that she got out of that alive, to be honest. Especially considering she had, like 40% health going into it. See, that was a really good effort from her. And she came out alive, so that's really good. Next fight with Torch. This one shouldn't be too difficult. Again, he's Incinerate immune, so I'm not going to be able to gain too much prowess potency. But that's okay. So again, we got the Horseman, which is 1 prowess, and then we got White Magneto pre-fight, which gives her passive stuns. Passive stuns allow her to generate an additional prowess. So you start with 1 from the Horseman, you parry, that's 2 from Magneto pre-fight, and then you have 3, so you can start phasing immediately, which is what I really like. Now we just go in here, 2 hits, dash back, my favorite combo with Kitty, because you're almost always phasing, so you can ignore special 3s, damage over time, etc. And here we throw a pretty nice special 2 with some big crits. He's almost dead, got just over 25% health left. Take a bit of Thorns damage, that's alright, go back for phasing. Again, no damage from Thorns, so that's an incredible utility to have, just to bypass all damage over time and Thorn effects as well. The direct damage effects is really great. Yeah, you can see here, closing up the fight now, just phasing that special 1, and he dies. So that was a fantastic fight. Alright, thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the showcase of Kitty and how she can deal with Thorns really well. Next video, I'll probably try and do something with damage over time. It was kind of discussed in this video, but I want to go further with it and show you just how versatile she is with how she can deal with all sorts of damage over time effects. So yeah, thanks so much for watching.